game a lot, but how do you feel you were able to get going? What were you seeing out there that allows you to have more success offensively?
Just playing the flow of our offense. A lot of it came up just playing pick and roll, reading the defense. Our guards making the right plays in the pick and roll, and then just kind of playing off of that. And then they stopped doubling a little bit, so I was able to get something in the post too.
How do you guys get out of this rut after the All-Star break?
Defense, man. I think defensively we got to be better. We did pretty good on defense for the first, I would say, 2.5 quarters. But we got to play 48 minutes. I think offensively we were better tonight, but we just gave up too much in those end of the third quarter and beginning of the fourth.
I know a season could have ebbs and flows, peaks and valleys. Does this feel like the low point?
I don't know. It's it can always be worse, but we got to stick with it. We're missing some guys. We got to stay together. We got to trust the process. We got to trust the coaching staff. We got to trust each other. Hold each other accountable. We got to be better defensively than this, and even on the offensive end, just kind of moving the ball, playing off of each other, reading the defense. It's like we got to stick with it. No one's going to help us.
I think you mentioned it a little bit, but Ty said both game that really you guys just got to stop doing dumb stuff. What to you, what is that? What are the dumb things that you guys are doing that you guys got to stop doing?
I don't know. I got to look at the film of this game, but we definitely got to play with a higher IQ. There was a few times we messed up in pick and roll coverages, just kind of leaving the roller wide open, getting a dunk. We got to foul less. Offensively, kind of recognize what each one of us likes and how we can help each other. We got to help each other just by cutting or screening or keeping the spacing right. We got to find ways to make everything easier for each other. We got, there's a lot of stuff we got to get better at.
You kind of have the bench guys, like maybe calling Gillespie come in and kind of. Does that throw off the game plan a little bit? Maybe not game plan or expecting guys like that to come in, or.
You mean?
Calling Gillespie for them,
No. I mean we prepare for everyone. We got our personnel sheets. We know what each player over there likes to do, whether they play or not. And he did a great job. He brought the energy. He played the right way. He took good shots. He made them. He made a difference for them. But we got to be ready for anyone who comes into the game.
You guys have had a difficult time against the Sun this season going on for against them. I know it's not what you want to hear, but just had to send out the question.
I mean, I feel like every game we were supposed to win. All 4 of them were up a lot, especially those 2 in the beginning of the season. And I don't know what happened. We just gave out a bunch of leads to them, and it's crazy that we lost 4 games to them. Not saying anything bad about them. It's just like we had our pretty good chance in each one of those games, and we just gave it up. Mentally, we got to be stronger. We can't relax. I feel like we go up and we relax, and like in the fourth quarter, we're up 19 beginning of the fourth. We gave up 9 or 10 points in the first 2 minutes. It's we got to be better than that.
Thank you. Ty said post-game that they see you guys just got to play smarter. To you, what are the ways that you guys aren't playing smart enough when some of these runs happen?
Simple things, getting back on defense, right rotations, but we just got stagnant offensively, really. Overloading the court, they did a great job of shrinking the paint with me and James, and got to credit them for keep fighting.
Kawhi, I know a season has ebbs and flows, peaks and valleys, and all that stuff. Does this feel like a low point, like the low point, maybe?
Just a few guys out now. One of our better players, and I've been playing all year. DJ and Norm are out, and being out. So we just gotta, dig in with who we got and try to figure it out.
You faced Kevin a lot in your career, and so when you get to going like that, what is it that you have to do to counter, and what didn't happen for you guys tonight to counter that?
Did a great job of playing. One of the bench players came in and won the game. Pretty much, Kevin did a great job giving them the ball, making shots. That's who he is.
When you're talking about Collins, that's one of the bench players that came in.
Yeah, Colin did a great job tonight coming in and probably scoring all his points in the fourth quarter.
When you guys are shorthanded without Norm, most of a lot of your scoring there. Do you think it's beneficial for you guys to go into the zoo as much as you are, playing in the long run?
Yeah. I mean, you have to. We got to use all we got. Norm's a good floor spacer as well as DJ with defense and floor spacing as well. So got to figure it out.
Is it tough to put a game like this behind you guys or a stretch like this behind you guys and kind of regroup?
Yeah, but it is what it is. It's the NBA, and we got to figure it out.
Quick question about 5 years ago. Actually, on Tuesday marks the 5th anniversary of when the NBA shut down because of the pandemic. You were in the bubble. What was that experience like, and what was it like when you first got the call that it'll be postponed for 4 months?
At the time it was scattered, nobody knew what the virus was, so everybody was just trying to stay healthy and, follow the rules and stay in the house. It wasn't even saying it's going to be postponed for 4 months. We were just sitting waiting.
What was it like to have to work out and keep yourself ready if there was going to be a resumption of the league?
It was hard and nothing was open, so, like anybody else, it was clueless.
All right, thank you.
I ain't say nothing.
So you got a couple of these games where it comes down to the final minutes here. How do you overcome the mental and physical toll of those?
Just play through the game. Play the game the right way. Play through the game. Whatever works, whatever the defense gives you, take it. And not force, not do dumb shit. It's that simple. Just play through the game. That's all you got to do.
Is not talking to the team after a game, is that a standard practice that you
I've never talked after the game.
kind of in the first half, in the second quarter specifically, when you guys were flowing, what did you see? Did you see more pace out of offensive side?
Pace, ball movement, attacking the right matchups, making the right pass, making the right play. Simple game if you play it the right way.
Is this the frustration you've had losses before? You're more frustrated?
Yeah, same thing. Same team having beat 3 times. It's the 4th time up double digits and lose the game. Like, same thing. Katie and Book plays the whole second half, whatever. They come down, they make shots early in that quarter. We turn the ball over, lose ball in the backcourt. We can't get it. Flare 3, come back, turnover, dump. 5 points in 30 seconds. And then now you got a game because they feel comfortable. But just for us, you can't give up 43 points in the 4th quarter. We know that. But just my biggest thing, just playing through the game. And when the game, they're going to make a run because they're a good team. But just play through the adversity, play the right way, and the game will take care of itself.
I know a season has ebbs and flows. To you, is this the lowest point it's been?
As far as what? This game, or you mean just a stretch?
Just the stretch. And
No, I mean, we got guys in and out of the lineup, so that's, that's going to happen. We play some pretty good teams. But this one, you just can't get this game away. It's the same thing. The blueprint's the same way. All 4 games, up double figures, up big, and they come back, storm back in the 4th quarter and make a game of it.
Coach, I know you were talking about KD and Book played the whole 4th quarter, but the rookie Gillespie was really effective tonight.
He was huge, yeah. Came in, I thought his pace was really good. He got into the paint, made a couple of shots, and then he made a big 3, at the end of the game. But I thought he came in, did a good job, aggressive, picking up the floor, being aggressive defensively.
You mentioned you guys have been in and out. How challenging is it for a game like this to find bench groups that can be effective? Obviously, the bench minutes were struggling tonight.
I thought we had a good flow in that first half. The bench, really came in, did a good job in that second quarter. And then, they got aggressive in that third quarter. Early fourth quarter. Like I said, we turned the ball over. They was able to push, get out in transition. We didn't score the basketball, so they kind of gave them some life.
And then you said the other night that obviously the schedule's not getting any easier. You want guys being a little bit more down, you kind of got to push through it. Is there any thought beyond Kawhi of guys being limited or out tomorrow on the second night of back-to-back?
Well, Kawhi be out for sure. I don't know about everybody else yet.
How do you get them back on track to where this stretch just doesn't mentally take a toll?
Like I said, we got to be the harder playing team, which I thought we were for 3 quarters, and just got to do stuff the right way, To me, like I said, if we don't, do things right, we know what the hell we need to do. If we don't do things right, then it's going to be games like this, and so give them credit. They came back, they kept fighting, they kept competing. There was times they were ready to give in as well, and so we just didn't do that. Able to capitalize on that and put them away, but we've had some good spurts, some good moments, but we haven't put a full game together in a long time.
But when you do tell them over and over to kind of play the right way, play through the tape, all this stuff, and they consistently don't do it, I know you say, you don't get frustrated or anything, but is there a point?
I'm frustrated now. So about that. Yeah, I'm frustrated now, but, it is what it is.